just got this in. So this is the SNAPTAIN H823H. It is a little mini micro quad, and it is absolutely worth a look. It flies really, really stable. It's great for kids. It's got altitude hold, and it's also fun for adults. I've got the Plus version. It comes with 3 batteries, and you get about 6 minutes per battery, so you're going to get some really decent flight time out of this thing. But enough talk. I'm going to show you how it flies, because I think it speaks for itself. The batteries goes in here. It's got an on and off switch. I'm going to turn that switch to on. We've got a little light in front of it, and that'll help you with your orientation. So this is the controller. We can do up and down, and that will bind the controller to the drone. When the light goes solid, you are ready to take off. Real quick, let's go over some of the controls. So this is the auto takeoff and landing button. If you press in on this, it changes the speed. If you press in on this stick, you can do a flip. These are some of your trims, which you probably won't need too much because this thing flies really well. And this is headless mode and the 1-key return, which we'll go over, but I don't really recommend using. Okay, so let's go ahead and give it a launch with the 1-key launch. And check it out. Look at that. Now, the yaw in the lowest rates is actually pretty slow, but that's great for a new flyer who's just trying to get used to it. Again, I'm going to change the speed rate by pressing in on this button, and you hear the 2 beeps. That puts you in the second rate, and that increases our yaw speed a little bit. And it also increases the angle that the drone is pitching. So we've got a little bit more speed, and you can have as much or as little speed as you want. We're going to take it into the highest rate now, and that'll give us the most yaw, the fastest yaw. And the fastest pitch too. I mean, look at that. Woo! So this is a very nimble little drone. It's got good fine control. You can do those tight circles. If it didn't have it, that just wouldn't be possible. And it is extremely stable. Look at that. Okay, check it out. That's the altitude hold. Look how stable that is. There's no obstacle avoidance sensors or nothing. That's just kind of hovering there. It's just chilling. I mean, that's why this drone is worth a look. I mean, you just don't always get that kind of stability. Even though a lot of these micros, a lot of them, they look the same. But this one's just one of those that's worth its weight. And the altitude hold is not a hindrance on it. So let's try doing the flips. You can only do the flips while your battery life is not low. So let's try to get some of those in right now. See what I did? You just press in on that button, and then you give it the direction that you want to flip. It does forward flips, back flips, left flips, right flips. You can do all the flips that you want. Alright, I think you guys have seen enough of the flips and you get the idea. Might as well try the 1-key landing. Let's come in for a landing here on my little pad. Let's go pretty high. Let's just take it kind of high for fun. Oh wow, I'm all the way up there. I'm not really sure how far you can go, but this is not one you want to take super high. Okay, let's do the 1-key landing. Let's see if I can get it on my drone pad. Sort of a little challenge for me here. It's coming down all on its own. I pressed the 1-key landing. Can we land on the drone pad? Can I do it? Oh, so close. So close. Let's try bumping into this post here. I love it. See, that's cool. I'm gonna hit that post again. Again, it just sort of bounces off. You see that? Now I'm gonna hit the post at full rates. Here we go. Oh, gotta hit the post. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything, see? You got those cages that protect you from even taking the quad down in some instances. Let's try hitting the side of the house over here. See what we got. Well, it just bounces off the siding. Oh, nope, again, it bounces off the siding. Bounces off the window. Oh, that actually shut it down. But what probably happened there was, I bet you, oh, see, little power cable got jostled. But look, the whole thing is nice. It's all good. Nothing wrong with it. So you can crash this thing again and again and again. It absolutely passes durability tests. Oh! The props, they suck themselves into the siding of the house here. So we could try the headless mode, and what they mean by headless mode, this button, this little compass button, means that you don't have to worry about what your orientation is of the drone. I'm not a huge fan of this. It means that forward is forward and backward is backward, no matter what direction the drone is in relative to you. And as you can see, yeah, it does work. Yeah, I mean, the drone's looking right at me, and forward is forward, and backward is backward. But I just don't like it because I tend to get confused. I'm not used to flying that way, so... Just gonna use this. Now, there's this one key return. Please be careful with that because it doesn't use GPS. The thing does not have a GPS to come home or anything. So it sort of just uses where it took off from and then where you kind of flew to get a general idea of that. I'm going to try this one key return. And look, you see now it's actually flying away from me. I don't really recommend that at all. But that's not the SNAPTAIN's fault, really. I find that feature works generally really poor to begin with. So don't press that button and think you're going to bring it home. Just bring it home on your own. So yeah, I really like the flight. I will say that there is one con that I can see to this drone, and it's that because of the caged design here, you can't easily get to the propellers. So if there is like cat hair or dog hair, because you're flying this inside, that gets in those, you're going to have to unscrew these 3 screws to be able to get to that. Again, not really that big of a deal, but it's just something to take a note of. And either way, you should be able to get in with maybe some tweezers to pull out some of that hair. So you know, that's the trade-off that you get. Yeah, the props, the motors are a little hard to clean, but you get that protection for this thing to just bounce off of things. I want to give a thank you to True Drone Reviews, Brian Singleton, for sending the SNAPTAIN H823H out to me. So it was really cool to get an opportunity to check this little micro out. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Leave them down in the comments below. If you like the video and you like this review, please leave me a thumbs up. That would be really appreciated. As always, let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'm gonna go do some flying.